Trigger is back for the holiday season with an announcement on December 11th that on December 18th, we'll have another technical playtest. This playtest will be the exact same as CBT, however, they said they'd made some optimization changes. So let's look into that and see if it's true. But first, let's look into the previous optimization issues to understand where the line is. Back in the closed alpha, a big issue that did occur was AMD users were unable to actually play the game, whereas people with NVIDIA got in just fine. I only remember one instance of my lag, which I do actually have recorded, so I'll show that right now.
First game I loaded in played out well, until it crashed. Stream.
While looking at my old alpha footage, I noticed I was maxing at least 80 FPS and was at most around the time around 60, which is pretty bad with my computer specs at the time. Moving on to the closed beta test, I do recall the lag was a lot more real. Loading in terrain was a struggle at times, especially upon start. But after a while, my PC got used to it and everything seemed to come together. I didn't have too many big issues. I asked some friends about their optimization issues they ran into. Most were fine again, but some did give me some proper feedback, which I will display on the screen right now. However, with this new technical test, I'm hopeful that a lot of these previous issues will be fixed. We will be testing things out, pushing my specs to the max, and maybe even bringing out my laptop for some trial and error. These are my normal settings, and I seem to be getting about like 150 FPS. So let's put everything to the max setting and see where it is then. Ultra. Oof, let's see it on Ultra. This is not in a game, but it's barely under 80. Let's see. When I'm in a game, what was it? Last night, I was getting, let's see, on my normal settings, 50 less, but I was streaming. So if we take away the stream, you should be getting about like 120 FPS on like medium settings. About 60 FPS on ultra settings. At least my PC spec wise, which my PC specs will be down in the description below. But then we also want to do the lowest setting, because the lowest settings might be able to give us lowest settings getting about 150, 160. Okay, I can work with this. This is fine. The only thing that I can recall that was an issue was server overload upon everyone trying to get in, which is normal. I definitely do see a lot of improvement from the last test. A lot of things are a lot cleaner. You can definitely tell some images are new, like their icon images. They're more 2D instead of 3D, which I think is actually very clean, and I do enjoy that. Another notable thing is lag. Lag has been very prominent this act. Again, the lag has been pretty bad. Even I've been experiencing some lag issues, such as these that are being shown on screen. And even some funny bugs.
Yeah. Oh my god!
I'm gonna get down.
We need to get into the buildings before we get out, Twin. We need to be in these houses.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, I'm down. Guys, I'm down in the car.
From there.
I heard Rob here.
You see my screen, bro?
Yep.
At the end of the day, the positives are the fact that we can run the game just a bit smoother than the last time. We do get more FPS. However, the negatives being that those with lower specs, even those with higher specs, are still running into issues pretty commonly, which is a big issue in the long run. I do hope they work just a little more on the optimization to make it perfect, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye!